After the great deliverance of the Jews, Mordecai recorded all these events. He sent letters to all the Jews in the provinces of King Xerxes, near and far, urging them to celebrate every year on the 14th and 15th days of the month of Adar. These were the days when the Jews had gotten relief from their enemies, and their sorrow was turned into joy, their mourning into a day of celebration. Mordecai instructed that these days should be observed with feasting, joy, giving gifts to one another, and gifts to the poor. So the Jews agreed to keep celebrating what they had begun to do and what Mordecai had written to them. Haman, son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the enemy of all the Jews, had plotted to destroy them. He had cast the pur, that is, the lot, to determine the day to annihilate them. But when Esther came before the king, he commanded by letter that the evil scheme Haman had devised should return on his own head, and that he and his sons should be hanged on the gallows. Because of all this, the Jews called these days Purim, after the word pur. They confirmed their obligation for themselves and for their descendants, and for all who would join them, that these 2 days would never be neglected, nor fail to be celebrated throughout every generation. Queen Esther, daughter of Abihail, along with Mordecai the Jew, sent a second letter confirming these matters of Purim. Mordecai's letter sent word of peace and truth to all the Jews in the 127 provinces of Xerxes' kingdom. The days of Purim were to be observed at their appointed times, exactly as Mordecai the Jew and Queen Esther had decreed for them, and as they had established for themselves and their descendants regarding fasting and lamentation. So, Esther's decree confirmed these regulations about Purim, and it was written down in the records. Moral: God can turn mourning into joy and bring victory where there was certain defeat. Remembering his deliverance keeps hope alive for generations.